So we were, for lack of a better word, smoking weed, I guess would be what I would call it, because I can't sleep, and it's 9 o'clock at night. I probably should have started this earlier. But, what did I say that was profound? That's one thing I don't like about weed either. Oh, with, like people, Christians, and people that are like thinking that, like smoking weed is like a sin and stuff. Like, I don't know about you, but I've done some drugs that make me feel like the fucking devil has entered the building. I don't feel detached from God when I take a couple hits, or even if I took a bong rip. I never feel the absence of the Holy Spirit when I smoke weed. And I really feel like a huge part of it is because we have cannabinoid receptors built into our brain and body. So why would God have put cannabis? I'm just saying, like, hello, McFly. Why would God put? Light the cigarette. What are you doing? You're sitting out here like listening to me talk.
That's all I was doing.
I know. Well, your whole purpose was to come out here and hand me a cigarette off camera. Just relax, you little nerd. Okay. So why would God? I always feel like people think I'm trying to be Andrew Dice Clay when I do this right here. When I'm talking and I go, because I hate Andrew Dice Clay. There's nothing funny about him. He's like fucking thinks he's like Fonzie and Elvis at the same time. That's how original he is. No one can figure out where he got that leather jacket and the, all the bullshit. Well, Fonzie, the Ramones, and come on, it's not that original. But anyways, yeah, why would God give us cannabinoid receptors, in your body that He designed? And I'll take it one step further, and people really are going to get upset at this. Did people ask, do you think they smoked weed in Bible times? I think they ate shrooms in Bible times. You know what I mean? I'm for sure that, why would the elite lie so bad about something so much? What are they? The only thing they've lied more about is Jesus. Jesus and weed, I'm just telling you, I'm not even like trying to sound like a hippie or anything. We have been programmed like we have with vaccines that weed is some fucking gateway drug. There's no such thing as a gateway drug. A drug is a drug. You're the weak individual that needs to try something else because you tried something, you know what I mean? Like there's no such thing as a gateway drug, Just like when people say, oh, alcoholism runs in my family. No, it doesn't. You know what I mean? Alcoholism runs in humans, Like I'm just saying, I'm not trying to be that profound. For free, you have to go on my Patreon to get those kind of videos. But these cats, it's just so annoying. That's one thing. At least I got a dog that's completely mine. Do you know what I mean? Like, the dog is mine, right? Am I wrong?
No, he loves you. He loves you profoundly more.
Yeah, because I'm nice to him. Try being nice to him for 5 minutes. Anytime we get in an argument, she goes, I never wanted a dog. I never wanted a girl to live with me. You see how that fucking worked out, didn't you? You know what I mean? Nerd. Yeah, I can't get in trouble for you smoking weed. You're not that young, are you?
Have you ever actually seen my ID?
I know you're older than 18. That's about all I could do with the math. Just relax. Yeah, I've seen your ID with your big head. You have two IDs. They can fit the other side of your head on the other one. You got to show both of them to the cop at the same time. But no, I mean, I feel like they smoked weed, and but I definitely know that they had to have cannabis. It was there. He created it. I'm sure they went over it together. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure when they were walking through the garden, I'm sure, God, when they were walking in the cool of the day, He said, hey, if you ever need this human that I sent you, it's probably going to stress you out a little bit. I know. Trust me, I know everything. I'm God. I made this plant for that. Okay? Stay away from booze. That's probably what he said. And stay away from this real slick talking, going to be just full of bullshit dude that's going to come by in about 2 weeks and try to charm the pants off your wife, okay? Or the fig leaves or whatever. I'm just saying, like, I mean, it was in the Garden of Eden. And there's something to it. You know, and I've said it before. I think it was the tree of life, to be honest with you. I definitely just the amount of people that could have been saved if they would have tried edible marijuana. You know what I mean? Before they tried Percocets. You know, I mean, is that crazy? Do you know what I mean? Like, is that crazy? I mean, that's coming from somebody that's got a fucking GED. Do you know what I mean? And we got people that believe like kratom is gonna kill you. You know what I mean? You got a better chance of huffing spray paint and dying. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Actually, you probably do got a better chance of you.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you got a better chance of making a model airplane and dying from the fumes. Okay? You know what I'm saying. Don't worry about it. But I'm just saying, it's just like we've been so programmed that I remember I started smoking weed one time when I first broke my neck, and my mom was like, well, don't tell your stepdad. Yeah, and then the same person thinks that Trump is a Christian. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm listening. I mean, I'm just telling you. We have been programmed to call it dope. It's a plant. Do you know what I mean? How, you know, it's like, it's a plant. You know, I don't care if it's peyote, cannabis, or whatever. I've only seen the devil and literally seen like demons and shit when I've done the synthetic version of mushrooms, or I mean the counterfeit LSD. There's a counterfeit for everything God's made. You know what I mean? And I can tell you that that cocaine, you know what I mean? All this stuff, you know, I don't feel like, you know, listen, do cocaine and tell me how close you feel to God when you're coming down, okay? Smoke some weed, get back to me and tell me. I don't feel like, you know, weed ain't making me look out the fucking windows every 5 minutes, you know what I mean? So, I'm just saying, in Bible times, do they smoke weed and eat it? Absolutely. Do I think Christians are people that, I think everybody, regardless, you know, I think the world would be a better place, to be honest with you. You know, we're so wired on bullshit and attention and sounds and commercials and just nonsense. And those commercials have subliminal meanings. I'm not even trying to sound like Alex Jones right now. I'm just telling you, they be telling you all kinds of shit, and then they be like, well, it may cause brain tumors in some people. It's like, what did you just say? You know, no one listens to any of this shit. So, anyways, that's my story. I don't feel bad about it. I don't care what people say in the comments. I really don't. I've had people stop watching me on YouTube because they found out I did mushrooms. Listen, if you think that's the baddest thing that I do, I hate to fucking break it to you, but there's I'm just telling you that's mild. You know what I mean? We go out at night and break into cars, okay? Like, I'm just telling you, you know what I mean?